What's up, homies? Brannon again at Brannon Sax with more tips and suggestions to improve your playing. This week, we're going to steer a bit away from advice that could apply to any instrument or voice and focus our attention on wind instruments, brass and woodwind specifically. Today, I'd like to talk about breath control. Some of you may have heard of this referred to as breath support, but I prefer the term breath control because how you inhale is just as important as how you exhale. Breath control starts with posture. Posture keeps your windpipe in line without any unnecessary twists or turns. Kind of like how if you twist a water hose, the water stops flowing. We want to make sure our air can flow through our body unimpeded. Good posture starts from the ground up. Feet. Start with both feet flat on the floor. Knees. Relax your knees if you're standing. Torso, face forward. Shoulders, up and back but relaxed, not up and tense and not way far back like you're stretching. But up and back and relaxed. Chin, up and forward. Head in line with your spine so that everything stays in a nice, pretty straight line. We can call this resting position. Next, we will focus on inhaling. I will try to show different angles for each movement as we go through, and I wore a nice big bright yellow shirt so that you could see what's going on down here a little bit better. Most wind players will breathe in through their mouth. You can inhale through your nose, but with everything else involved with playing a wind instrument, that can be complicated and confusing. So we're going to breathe in through our mouth. Breathe down. Your diaphragm is a muscle located just below your rib cage and controls your breathing. Your diaphragm pulls downward to expand your lungs and fill them with air. As you might imagine, you have other organs and stuff just below the diaphragm. In order for your diaphragm to expand downward, you must move your guts and other stuff out of the way. That usually involves pooching your belly out. Some of us have a little bit more belly to pooch out than others. Your chest and shoulders should never or almost never rise above resting position. What I mean by this is you shouldn't be breathing into your chest like this or raising your shoulders like this. Okay? We're not breathing up, we're breathing down. Like that. You see how my belly expanded? Okay, we're breathing downward. Now that you're full of hot air, we need to let some of it out. We will blow air out, but we will do it with control. Here's how. We're going to simulate articulation by closing our teeth together. Arch your tongue upward towards the roof of your mouth, called your soft palate, and place the tip of your tongue just behind your teeth to close off the airstream at the end. Engage your abdominal muscles, sometimes called abs or your core. Your abs are going to push air back through your windpipe and out of your mouth. We're going to release our tongue backwards or downwards if you have a larger tongue with a tss sound. For example, let's do some breathing exercises using proper breath control as I have described. At a moderate tempo, about 100 to 120 beats per minute, breathe in for 4 counts and out for 4 counts. Let's do this at least 4 times. Ready? Let's Let's try breathing in for 4 counts and out for 8 counts. Do that at least 4 times. Can we breathe in for 2 counts and out for 8? I bet you can. Do that at least 4 times. How about in for 1 and out for 8? Breathe in on count 4, release on count 1, and breathe out for 8 full counts. Let's do that 4 times. Can anyone breathe in for 1 count and out for 16? That would be a 4-bar phrase that most music operates on. Let's try it. If you can, do that 4 times. How many counts can you blow out? Try to go a little further each time. The goal is a 4-bar phrase or an 8-bar phrase. I'm currently working on a 32-bar phrase. That's 128 counts. Having a mouthpiece to work with provides a little extra back pressure and makes longer phrases a bit easier. You can add these breathing exercises to your regular practice routine or focus on them separately anytime. Be sure to follow the proper breathe down method I have described. Expand your diaphragm and engage your abdominal muscles. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at the email address below. If you're feeling generous, there are also links to my Patreon account as well as links to some of my bands for your enjoyment. Also, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so you know when a new video with more advice is available. Stay tuned.